And speaking of Class 2, one name that we are expecting to do well, Mark Anthony Miller of Jamaica College. That's the fastest time heading into the final, 48.72 seconds, and maybe, just maybe, the record of 47.41 will go.
Yeah, can't wait to see Mark Anthony Miller in the 400 meters. Won the double at the Corporate Area Championship in Class 4, 100, 200. Last year in Class 3 he won the 200 meters, didn't run the 100 meters. Of course, COVID-19 pandemic, I think, denied him glory at Champs in 2020, because I really do think he would have won, well, he would have won both the 100 and 200 meters. It was a matter of how much he probably would have broken the records by, in all honesty. And he steps up into Class 2, where he is the fastest this season in the 400 meters with a 48.31 clocking, and looked really good at 48.72 in qualifying yesterday, Mark Anthony Miller. By the way, if you want to learn more about Mark Anthony Miller,
outside of asking his father,
yes, just go to his YouTube page, Mark Miller, by the way, which is his father's name as well. Which is why I love to call his full name Mark Anthony Miller, because that distinguishes them.
You'll see all the races from his prep school days as well at the ISSA championships.
So if he ever becomes Olympic or world champion, will not be short on material for him.
A personal best, you came in as the favorite, you lived up to that, you basically left the field behind. Talk to me about your strategy coming into this race.
Well, the strategy was really to have the person in the lane in front of me to pull me, and then use my speed on the home stretch.
Did you figure it would have been this easy? Because it looked easy from my position.
Boy, miss, I can tell you, no, it really wasn't easy. It wasn't that easy, miss.
On the mark. Set.
Sent cleanly away there. 4 teams being led by Dakers, Downer, Henry and Midwinter. Jamaica College traveling pretty well at the moment. Look at that exchange. JC on the outside. We're seeing Excelsior as well. Calabar making good ground at the moment on the straightaway. Penultimate exchange about to be made. Calabar does so. First Excelsior does so. Next best. Jamaica College traveling well too. Look at Calabar go. Final exchange about to be made. Jamaica College trying to make some ground now. Final exchange made. Into the straightaway they come. Calabar up front. Being chased now by Jamaica College. Jamaica College trying to advance with just about 50 meters to go. It's a chase towards the finish line. Jamaica College will come down to the finish line. Tight finish there. Calabar and Jamaica College. Who gets it? We'll have to wait the official results to tell you. Flash time 42.47 seconds. Just as we await the official results, to remind the athletes no exiting from the point of entry. Once you've concluded your race and your section, kindly exit using the gate by the finish line. We're reminding all athletes, please ensure that you exit not using the gate of entry to the field, but you exit using the gate by the finish line. We appreciate your cooperation. Jamaica College, they're getting the win. 42.17 seconds. What a close finish. We'll give you the official results for second.
Final heat now for the last 2 balls, 400 meters. Lane 3, Douglas, Mona. Lane 4, Smith, Calabar. Lane 5, Clark Gray, Woolman. Lane 6, Rose, Kingston College. Lane 7, Abraham, Gateshead. And Lane 8, Miller, Jamaica College.
On your mark.
The final heat for the last 2 balls, 400 meters, gets on the way. The winning time for the first heat to read at Jamaica College, 49.62. Prendergast Calabar second, 50.15. Monte Dakos Wilmers third, 50.53. Stewart Kingston College fourth, 50.65. Ennis, Holy Trinity fifth, 51.17. And sixth, Willington Mona, 58.83. Mark Anthony Miller. From lane number 8. In charge of the final heat for the class 2 boys, 400 meters.
Come on, Tina, come on.
Smith of Calabar comes through for second. Rose Kingston College at third. Abraham Gateshead fourth. And Clark Gray Williams fifth. 22.75. Fifth name, that's Naeem Walsh. McCarthy, 23.89. And sixth, Devani Brown, Mona, 24.45. So this is the first of two heats for the Class 2 boys, 200 meters. Mark Manley Calabar steps well out of lane 3. Miller of Excelsior. On the outside, Jamaica College, Mark Anthony.
Next event of track, the Class 2 200 meters for boys. We record 21.60 seconds set.
Moving along now to the Class 2 boys 200 meters final. The full lineup: Raheem Walker of Excelsior in 1. Lane 2, the 100 champion Damore Miller of Excelsior. Lane 3, Monterey Kingston College. Mark Anthony Miller, Jamaica College, goes in 4. Mark Manley Calabar 5. Hector Benjamin of Jamaica College in 6. Jordan Mott of Kingston College 7. And Ronaldo Reed of Calabar in lane 8. No Walker of Excelsior in 1. Away they go. Class 2 boys 200 final. Tremendous start for a Monterey of Kingston College. Ray runs a good curve, as does Mark Manley of Calabar. Work for Mark Anthony Miller to do the 400 champion. He starts to pull through the field now. Manley is holding up Mark Anthony Miller, but Miller inches ahead and gets there first in 22.07. Well, that was not easy, was it? That was extremely difficult for Mark Anthony Miller, but he slept for the first 100 meters. And then with about 60 meters to go, realized that he needed to get going. And the 400 strength kicked in, and he got there first. Here's another look at it. A Monterey with the fast start for KC.
No, I'm still shocked. Like, wow. He was all the way behind Mark Anthony Miller. I did not expect such a strong finish, such a strong comeback. Speaks to the talent that he is. Mark Manley of Calabar got off the curve in front and looked like he was about to take it, but not if Mark Anthony Miller had something to do with it, and he did.
He certainly did. Probably also speaks to the type of work he's been doing, probably more geared towards the 400 meters, because he took forever to get going there in that 200 meters. But he's gotten the gold medal, and that is all that matters at this stage. There he is, Mark Anthony Miller. If there ever was a talent, this is one. Can run 100, 200, 400. And now the discussions will start as to whether he is a 200, 400 runner or he's a 100, 200 runner. Together he might have a little toe discomfort with some blisters, but athletes tend to run with those from time to time and do well. But let's give you the full lineup for the Class 2 boys 400. Diego Stewart of Kingston College will go in lane 1. There he is. Osani Ennis, Holy Trinity, lane 2. 51.174 Ennis coming in. 50.65 for Stewart of KC. Lane 3, Shadane Smith of Calabar. 4th in the Class 3 400 final at Champs in 2019. He comes in with 49.96. There's the favorite, Mark Anthony Miller. 48.31 this season. 48.72 in qualifying. He's fast. He's really fast. On his outside, his teammate Jaden Reed, 49.62 coming into the final. Craig Prendergast of Calabar will go in lane 6, 50.15 in qualifying. Marcina Rose of Kingston College will go in 7. And he's another that was denied by the COVID-19 pandemic. Probably would have won the 400 at Champs last year. 50.48 in qualifying. And Dante Dakers of Wolmer's in lane 8, 50.53 in qualifying. The favorite is Mark Anthony Miller. To be honest, in my mind, it's all about who will be second. The record, 47.41, set in 2018 by Ivaldo Whitehorn of Calabar. Away they go. 400 meters final for Class 2 boys. Jaden Reed of Jamaica College has gone out quickly. He's in lane number 5. He knows his teammate inside him is fast. There is Miller striding beautifully down the back straightaway, and his speed comfortably takes him up to the rest of the field, including his teammate Jaden Reed, who is in lane 5. They go by the first 200 meters, and the Jamaica College boys are in control of this race, led by Jaden Reed, but Mark Anthony Miller has circled him beautifully and transitions down the stretch with the lead. Miller in front, Reed in second, battle on for third. Rose is running well for KC, but Mark Anthony Miller is gonna win this by a mile or two. Wonderful effort, 48.08. That's the fastest time in Class 2 at 400 meters this season. He betters his own 48.31, and boy, did he make that look easy. He's a class act. There's no doubt about it. He's an absolute class act, Mark Anthony Miller. Usually runs the backstretch on the Jamaica College 4x1 team. Here's another look at it.
He got out really relaxed, nice and smooth. He let the speed flow. He wasn't bothered by his teammate getting out a bit too fast there.
Yeah, and Reed did go out really, really fast.
And paid for it in the end, but still got that silver. So he got the job done. There's Mark Anthony Miller. He finishing strong. Came off the last 100 meter, just separating himself from his teammate and extending the lead straight to the finish.
And I think you can see the sheer speed that he has.
His reaction, he wanted to go under 48.
After I saw him in qualifying yesterday, I thought he would have gone under 48. But 48.08 is still a very fast time. Record 47.41, that's pretty fast too. Ivaldo Whitehorn set that in 2018. But yeah, terrific performance from Mark Anthony Miller. He is the one setting the pace in the Class 2 boys 400 meters this season. And remember again, the season is so different from what we're used to, because we're used to seeing action from the first weekend in January. And of course, this is only weekend number 4 in terms of competition for these athletes. So some of them not as sharp as they otherwise would have been. But where there is class, athletes will still run fast. You can steal that if you like.
Won Christopher Taylor 5 years ago. Class 2 boys, 200 meters, semi-final number 1. The top 3 in each heat, and the next the 2 best times to the medal contest.
Neville mentioned Spencer lanes 2 and 6 empty.
Fielded down to 6, sent about their business. We look to lane number 4, Mark Anthony Miller of Jamaica College. KC's Ray is up there as well. Off the curve and into the straight. Mark Anthony Miller, the dark blue colors of Jamaica College, just stepping away now from the rest and steps to victory. Ooh. Followed through by Ray of Kingston College.
That's going to be very little negative wind.
Negative 3.4.
Oh, no. Wow. Well, if we got a negative 3.4 with a 21.60 run for a Class 2 boy, the record is 20.80, and this is the semifinals. Mark Anthony Miller already running the 400-meter semis today. Ominous warning to anyone who plans to challenge him in the 200 meters tomorrow.
But this is Jaden Reed of Jamaica College.
Yeah, personal best in the 400 meters earlier today.
Kingston College's Amonte Ray, third in Class 3 in 2019 in the 200. Mark Anthony Miller, high expectations.
Yeah, big personal best in the 400 meters earlier today.
Mark Manley of Calabar High.
Yeah, silver in the 400, personal best, and looking for another personal best here.
Tajay Duffus of San Diego.
Yeah, Duffus looked good at Central Championship, looked good for qualifying here as well.
And completing the duo from Monk Street, Raheem Pinnock.
Yeah, 22.33 in the semis. He will run from lane 1, tight curve, but he very quick out the blocks. So yeah, all eyes on
your marks.
Mark Anthony Miller.
Right, so they head into their blocks for the Class 2 boys 200-meter final. Pinnock of San Diego, Duffus, Jago, Manley, Calabar, Miller, JC, Ray, KC, Reed, JC, Miller, Excelsior, and Dennis from Stets. Those are your finalists for the Class 2 boys 200 meters. Look out for Miller and Manley. Battles earlier in the 400 meters. Set position, sent off. First time of asking. Clean break. And moving well is Manley of Calabar. And also a Monterey of KC. And from Jamaica College, that's Jaden Reed. So it's Reed with the lead. Here comes Manley now of Calabar. It's Manley who is out front. And Manley on his way to victory here in the Class 2 boys 200 meters final. Close going for second. That will have been Reed who held off Ray. But Manley took the silver earlier in the 400 meters. And has the gold medal here in the 200 meters. A tough double.
Great run by
Manley. Not a lot of time between the 400 and the 200, but your champion, Mark Manley, the Class 2 boys 200 meters.
Yeah, the Lions roar back. If you look at the start, great start for Monterey of Kingston College. A blinding speed, gets up to the shoulder of Reed, and the 400-meter champion, Mark Anthony Miller, limping at this point, being left behind, but now Manley takes the ascendancy. Ray there as well, but it's all Manley. Red Hills Road, they celebrate 200 meters gold in Class 2. Jamaica College second, Kingston College in third.
Next time, we have been talking about the double. The 2-4 double.
To go up. Spoke to Neil Harrison at Jay's. It's been a selling job. He's starting to like the event now.
Class is class.
Set.
Set position. Heat 104. Class 2 boys 400 meters. Very slow start for Mark Anthony Miller. A very fast start for Hassani Ennis of Holy Trinity. On the outside, Mark Manley of Calabar. He's a good competitor as well, running well in the early stages. Now Miller begins to pick his stride up just a touch, but it is still Mark Manley of Calabar who leads as they have 180 meters to run now. Mark Anthony Miller is leaving it a little bit late. Mark Manley of Calabar has a comfortable advantage at this stage. He'll be looking over his left shoulder, but it is Mark Manley of Calabar who leads, and Mark Anthony Miller now comes into second position, but he's not going to challenge Mark Manley. He knows the top three will make it through automatically, and it's Manley of Calabar followed by Miller of JC.
Yeah. Heartbreak for Travoy Smith from Herbert Morrison in lane 8. Just lost control, lost his footing and fell just before the line. But Mark Manley for Calabar coming through, and it comes back to the fourth heat of Class 3. Mark Anthony Miller from Jamaica College saw that they knew that the top three would go through, didn't need to chase Mark Manley from Calabar because he knew he was safe. Sensible running.
Manley looked great on the 4x1s this morning and runs a very fast first 100 meters, and Mark Anthony Miller in the dark blue strip, sent it to your picture, cruising the first 100. When I saw his corporate area champs 200, checked in, told he had sort of a foot, something hurting his foot, and was told to run the first part of the race slowly. Here again, I think he's running under instructions to get through to the next round with at least effort as possible. In the meantime, man with a big surname, Mark Manley, Calabar, runs pretty strongly all the way to sub 50 in the first round. He's ready to rock and roll at championships.
Looked relaxed somewhat doing it as well. And look at him here.
Some would say, Renardo, what Mark Anthony Miller gave us just now is a sprinter's 400. I know Hubert talked about the issues, but take it from me, a sprinter. The only sprinter up here.
Portmore in 1, Webster from Stetson 2, Rose Kingston College in 3, Grand Ferncourt in 4, Dakers from Wilmer's Boys 5, Mark Anthony Miller from Jamaica College in 6, Ennis from which school is that? And Smith from Calabar, I'll tell you in a second.
Holy Trinity.
Holy Trinity it is. Thank you, sir.
They're already on their marks. The officials have a date. They're rolling.
Now for the two semis for the boys, it's the top two or the top three in each heat.
Right.
The next two best times. Christopher Taylor has the record here as well, 46.38 seconds.
Well, let's give the world information that nobody else has. The girls' Class 2 qualifiers are Dejanay Oakley of Clarendon, Elia Baker of Hydel, and Ricky Ann Russell of Homewood. They're joined by Anika Brissett, Casey Ann Powell, and Abigail Smelly. And then from Heat 1, Anika McAnoff and Brianna Duhaney. So those will be our 8 finalists.
Yeah, this race will be hot, Spencer.
Yes, some qualities here, Dwayne. We've got the Western champion, Enrique Webster. From Stets, we've got the Central champion, Derek Grant, in the white headband there and the maroon and white. Representing Ferncourt. He's quite prominent, quite conspicuous. We've got the dangerous Mark Anthony Miller from Jamaica College. This one could be interesting on the outside there from Wilmers and JC. That's Dakers and Miller, respectively. Outside there from Calabar as well, it's Smith. And also moving well, Dakers at this stage from Wilmers. Grant has a bit of catching up to do. 3 of them now, or 4, surging through from KC. That's Rose. Derek Grant of Ferncourt digs deep. Digging deeper on the outside though from Jamaica College. Mark Anthony Miller from Grant. Back in third from KC. It's Rose, 48.51 for the winner from Jamaica College, Mark Anthony Miller.
That's experience. That right there, viewers, listeners, was a lot of experience from Mark Anthony Miller. Didn't get out very well. Dante Dakers of Wilmers on his inside, closed down the stagger in about 50 meters. Grant of Ferncourt left behind from the blistering start from Dakers. But Mark Anthony Miller, comfortable at this point, knows that he has a lot of duties at these championships, 200 meters to run as well. But Dakers at this point, running well on the outside, not to be overlooked. The man from Calabar, Smith, strong in lane 8. But Dakers, Miller, they lead at this point. Dakers trying to find something extra as they turn for home. But the man on the inside from Kingston College, looks like Rose there from Kingston College, trying to get one of those 2 automatic spots. Grant, the central champion, so 3 automatic spots. So Miller comes through, because only 2 semifinals, Bruce. So Miller just yet.
So let me tell you, Dante Dakers from Wolmer's in 1, Tyrese Hyman from Edwin Island in 2, Derek Grant, Ferncourt in 3, Mark Anthony Miller from Jamaica College in 4, Mark Manley from Calabar in 5, Jasona Dennis from St. Elizabeth in 6, and Jaden Reed from Jamaica College in 7, and on the outside, Marcino Rose from Kingston College in lane 8. So Dakers, Wolmer's, Hyman, Edwin Island, Grant, Ferncourt, Miller, Jamaica College, Manley, Calabar, Dennis, St. Elizabeth, Reed, Jamaica College, and Rose, Kingston College.
Christopher Taylor has the Class 3 record. He has the Class 2 record as well for this event, 46.33. Mark Anthony Miller, the hot shot from Jamaica College, is in 4. Derek Grant from Ferncourt should have a say as well. Off they go. And Mark Anthony Miller is up there. Derek Grant, he likes to go out hard on the outside. We've got the trio of Dennis, Reed, and Rose. So, setting the tempo. Grant, and on the wide outside from JC, Reed. Mark Anthony Miller is trying to draw closer. He gets into top gear now. Right in there as well from Calabar. That's Mark Manley off the top bend. And Mark Anthony Miller of Jamaica College works his way to the front now. And it looks like he will work his way to the gold medal for sure. Mark Anthony Miller gets there, bang up for second and third. Calabar's Mark Manley came in for a medal as well. But absolutely no doubt about your gold medalist from Jamaica College, Mark Anthony Miller.
Mark Anthony Miller of JC for the first time going below 48 seconds officially in a 400-meter race. A big personal best, 47.35. Dwayne Extell, you've been making the point that athletes are here to perform. Personal best falling every minute.
Yeah, they're here to run, and Mark Anthony Miller in the first 100-meter, Bruce, was very relaxed. Was behind at a point, but he, a fine sprinter, comes back here in the home stretch. The coaching of Neil Harrison doing wonders at Jamaica College in the 400. Stretches his field, gets below 48 seconds for the first time. And great run from Derek Grant of Fern Court as well to get another medal for them. But Mark Anthony Miller, no doubting about his quality. And as you said, Bruce, these athletes, they're here to compete.
I see that smile on his face, Neville and viewers. He knows that he has finally gotten that sub 50 off.
47.35 for Mark Anthony Miller. Another mark came second, Mark Manley, 48.11. Derek Grant is also on the podium, 48.15. Dennis from Stets was fourth, and Rose Kingston College fifth. Reed JC.
A personal best. You came in as the favorite. You lived up to that. You basically left the field behind. Talk to me about your strategy coming into this race.
Well, the strategy was really to have the person in the lane in front of me to pull me, and then use my speed on the home stretch.
Did you figure it would have been this easy? Because it looked easy from my position.
Boy, miss, I can tell you, no, it really wasn't easy. It wasn't that easy, miss.
But I meant the fact that you cleared easy to, you know, get ahead of your competitors that weren't close to you.
Yes, miss.
How did that happen? When did that? When were you able to separate yourself from the rest of the team?
Miss, about 150 meters left in the race, miss.
All right, congratulations. Big points for JC.
Thank you.
Back up to you guys.
All right.
Special commendation from Mark Anthony Miller, who made a sacrifice for his team and ended up winning the Class 2 400 meters.
When I analyzed the complexion of the Jamaica College team at the beginning of the season, I realized we had no quarter milers in Class 2, but we had a lot of sprinters. But I realized that Mark Anthony Miller, his endurance is quite good. So I said to him, would you take this one for the team? I know you don't like the event, you know, but right now, if we are going to win the championship, we are going to need you in this position. And he said, Coach, I will take this for the team. It is just unfortunate that his pet event, which is the 200, he was not able to win because he suffered a serious blister